would play out, but...
They did a limited time version of that one as well.
Yeah.
Along with the duos. Well, not, like, together at the same time, but different areas. Everybody was Pathfinder in single-player mode. Like, I still mained... I think I was Bangalore at the time, actually.
Yeah.
But, like, either Pathfinder or I think maybe Octane. Like, that was all you ran into.
Yeah.
It was very heavy on the Pathfinders and Octanes, and it was just, it was insane. Like, I didn't actually realize that until somebody else told me what it was.
I didn't even realize I got the kill while you were there. Sorry.
I didn't realize that either. It's because your guy is quiet. He never mentioned it.
Yeah. He don't brag. No, but the solo mode I would like. I'm sorry, I'm spacing out watching the gameplay.
Yeah, no. Going back, if they ever did do a solo mode, I think I would actually prefer playing as Octane.
Yeah.
Because even though I'm a Mirage main at heart, Octane seems a little better suited for that, and I'm just not a Pathfinder person.
Well, what about Bloodhound?
Bloodhound, he's good at tracking.
Yeah.
As you know. So, hunting down opponents. But then you'd have to worry about, like, teaming up, which wasn't really that big of a problem in Apex, though it was a huge thing in Fortnite at the time. People joining into games together in solo mode and then...
Oh, and teaming up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was awful.
I heard they're punishing people for that.
Yeah, no, they were, I believe. But, yeah, no, I was always worried about that, so I never thought to play Bloodhound. I was always Bangalore. Her smoke grenades helped me get out a lot, but I was not really that... I wasn't good enough to be a single-player person. Shoot. It was really a mode for, like, all of the top dogs in Apex. It's like, I'm going to show you just how awesome I am, and really, they did not disappoint.
Oh, so I probably wouldn't get very far.
Well, I definitely didn't. I think I died in, like, the top 50 every time.
Oh, really?
Or, like...
So I figure
all that.
Yeah, you would think all the anarchy at the beginning would be the hard part. Because, well, they only have 60 players per match, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
60 players, but...
Well, we got to capture some Fortnite gameplay next, so we can show them how we do it in Fortnite.
Hopefully, we'll be a little luckier.
Yeah. No, Apex is man. She bucks hard. She's a fickle beast. Old lady science. You just gotta cry. Okay, yeah, let's stop that. What's next? You have modes. We talked about the modes a little bit.
So different modes updates. Apex.
Oh wait. Let's do the mode thing for a little bit longer.
All right.
One thing that Fortnite really has over Apex is the the ability to create your own maps and stuff. That search and destroy that we just played, for the Valentine's Day event, that was kind of fun. That was different. It brought me back to the Call of Duty when I used to play search and destroy a lot. I think it is actually Counter-Strike. I never played that game, but I think that was a lot about what Counter-Strike was about, because of all the money that you had to earn and stuff. And I'm pretty sure that's how Counter-Strike played. I'm not entirely certain, but yeah, that's one thing. The customizable maps and that the community can create and share. That was cool. I did like that.
Yeah. Team deathmatch would be pretty interesting for Apex. I
Yes.
wouldn't mind them testing that kind of idea. Like, I'm not sure how well that would work out, but it would be cool testing it out, seeing how it works, because...
We got screwed.
We really did.
We got screwed.
I was all the way over there, and I tried to go back, but I knew the team. I was, like, in between, like, an Octane and his teammates.
Yeah.
And I knew it, but I still tried to kill the Octane.
Yeah.
I didn't.
No, we always end up getting destroyed from behind.
Yeah, as soon as we decide we're gonna push on a team, they another one shows up and they're like, "Ha, that's funny."
Yeah, we got sandwiched hard there. All right, what's next? Sorry, updates?
Updates, yes. Apex doesn't get a lot of updates. Like, I understand that it's a not as big group working on it, so obviously it's going to be slower, but for as long as it takes, I'd kind of expect a little more from them.
Yeah.
Like, there's not a lot of stuff in the Battle Pass that's, like, super exciting. I'm trying to think, what else? They don't give away as much, like, free stuff, which is my next thing.
Yeah.
Like, if you look at the Fortnite Battle Pass versus the Apex one, Fortnite gives away a bunch of free stuff to people who don't pay.
Yeah. Apex. I didn't really feel like I was going to get much unless I signed up for the Battle Pass, which kind of sucks. I still don't feel like I'm getting as much for my money as I am on Fortnite.
Yeah.
And even Dauntless, for that matter. And Dauntless, their Battle Pass is kind of sad. It's only got 50 levels. I think 50. I'm not sure. What was I gonna say? The updates though, and this last one for Fortnite, Chapter 2, Season 1. That was the longest season that Fortnite had. And then they didn't do a live event for some reason. Apparently, Logan was saying that they do a live event after every season's over. So I was kind of disappointed that I didn't get to experience that. And then the one event that I could have went to was that Star Wars one. And I couldn't even go to that one because all their servers were down. Nobody could get in. Remember that day?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. I do like all the updates that Fortnite gets. And they seem, they disabled zip lines because there was a problem and they're really open about it. They put it right on their front screen. And then they fix it. They fix it fast too. And you don't really see much updates and stuff from Apex.
Yeah, no, it's kind of the same old thing. Like, you know what you're gonna get from it, basically.
Yeah.
Whereas Fortnite, it's just update after update after update, and it takes forever to update, like, every time. And that gets me, because, I just want to play, man. And, like, I don't want to wait that long. But, yeah, and then they're constantly adding new things, and it's just, you never know if it's actually going to work, if it's going to be way too overpowered, or, whatnot. So it's really, like, very testy, and it gets on my nerves a lot how unstable it is sometimes after some updates.
Yeah.
Whereas Apex, they do really take the time to make sure everything is gonna work, and it's not gonna be, like, too overpowered, too, under...
Not equal type deal. Like, nothing's gonna just face roll everybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They really do put a lot of effort into that, and I do appreciate it, because then it's not so testy and it doesn't get on my nerves as much. I do appreciate that.
Mm-hmm. As far as lag goes, though, I think the game that I've experienced the least amount of lag in is Fortnite, and then Apex and Dauntless is terrible about the lag. I rubber band in that game like crazy.
Oh god, that was me in Fortnite. Not Fortnite. Well, yeah, kind of Fortnite.
Yeah, I've seen you do that in Fortnite a little bit.
Is at the point where I legit couldn't move anywhere, and it was the same way with Apex. Like, I'm pretty sure I was actually moving backwards.
Yeah.
And I'm like, at that point, it's like, am I even playing, or what? Yeah, no, I really hope we get that figured out soon, because I would like to be able to play at my best.
I will work on it. I promise I will work on it.
It's been making me a little more angry than usual.
Yeah. No, I hear you there. Now, what's next on your list?
Item shop. I've always liked the Fortnite item shop. It gives you a lot of options in terms of limited time offers. I think that at one point they were doing fan-made things or something. I can't remember.
That I don't know.
But yeah, they were doing that for a while. They've got the daily thing going on. I really like the item shop, and like it's always something new every day.
Yeah, I like that too. I think I like the cosmetics that Fortnite does. I think that's so much above par. What am I trying to say? So much better implemented than it has been in Apex or Dauntless. Dauntless has a weak item shop. It's very weak. And then Apex, what is it, like once a week they offer different items, but different items, and you have to pay hero points, but the hero points only give you a variant of the skin that you have to buy with Apex coins.
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of sucks. Yeah, I don't like that very much.
And it's also really limited. Like, it only gives you 2 options for, like, daily things.
Yeah, isn't it like a gun and a skin?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whereas Fortnite gives you, like, 6 different options between emotes, hero skins, and gun skins.
Right.
Which I really appreciate. Because it's always... You never know what you're going to get out of the daily options. And sometimes it's actually pretty good. Other times it's like, why is that ever a thing? But, I mean, seeing as Season 1 was really testy, I can see why it's there. And it's a little nostalgic for people who have been there for, like, since Chapter 1, Season 1. So
yeah. No,
I can see why they still put it in. They've got a lot of good stuff in their store. It's very strong in terms of what they're trying to get you to buy. Yeah, I'm trying to think of other things to say.
Is that the last on your list?
That was the last on my list.
Well, why don't we take another break? I'm dancing in my chair, so let's take another break, and then we'll come right back.
All right.
All right, here we go again. So for the last half hour of the video, we're gonna have to split this up into a couple different parts. For the last, it is a half hour, right? Yeah. For the last half hour, we're gonna do a little Q&A, just to give the viewers a little insight into what we are, or who we are, what we want to do with the channel and stuff like that. And let's go. Let's fire away.
All right. So the first question is, what does the name of your channel mean?
God, what is the name of my channel? Vengefully yours. That's my creed. That's my credo. No regrets. Know what I'm saying? Okay. No. Basically, it's life has taught me a lot. Forgive. Don't forget. Don't ever let people that have taken advantage of you take advantage of you again. You know, that sort of thing. Always keep it in the back of your mind. Because, in my experience, leopards don't change their spots. Zebras and tigers don't change their stripes. You know, water's always going to be wet. Grass is always going to be green. Sky's always going to be blue. Right?
Is water wet, though?
The F kind of question is that? Yeah.
I don't think so.
Oh, God, are you doing that Riley crap to me?
Alright, next question. Where are you from?
I'm not comfortable asking that. That's too damn personal. I think you stay out of my personal affairs.
Alright. Why did you start a YouTube channel?
Oh, okay. Well, I kind of touched on this in the first video, but you guys, I've always liked video games and stuff like that, so I figured, you know what, I'm gonna record them, and all that pressure that you and your brothers put on me. So yeah, I feel like that's kind of what I'm going for. I just want to start it up and see where it takes me. What about you? Why would you start a YouTube channel?
For me, it'd be just a hobby, something to do in my free time if I ever got bored. And you happen to have a lot of free time, and I don't want you to be bored.
Yeah.
Because I know Mama's always telling me you're just sitting on the couch watching TV, and I'm like, I feel like this would be a little better. I'm
taking in stories from my TV shows and my movies that I watch. I provide you guys with lots of entertainment that way. I pre-screen stuff to approve it for you guys. There we go. That way you don't waste your time with the crap that's out there.
That's good. That's good. Who do you think your target audience would be?
Oh, well, for now it's gamers. Later it'll be artists. Once I start posting art videos as well, but for now it's just mainly gamers. All ages, all sizes, all genders, all religions, all over the world.
Yeah, I was thinking this was going to be a channel for gamer dads.
Well, that could be too. We gotta entertain our own.
You guys and your weird senses of humor.
Well, yeah, I have yet to crack a dad joke. Oh, sniping. That snipe. Bam. Downed him.
Delicious.
Knocked him. Did you just say delicious? Wow. That's... No. That's not how you describe killing somebody.
Alright, so what do you hope to achieve with your channel?
To entertain the masses. That's really it, I guess. A bonus would be getting big, getting some ad revenue. When I first had my channel, I did get a very, very small check from some ad revenue that I got. Like super, super small. Like, why did they waste paper small? But I am one of the lucky few that have gotten paid to play video games. Even though it wasn't really worth it, but yeah.
Wow. Alright, what are your top 3 favorite YouTubers, streamers,
Oh man, I don't really watch a lot of YouTube anymore. I don't really watch a lot of streams anymore either. Oh, back in the day, White Boy 7th Street, I really liked his videos. He was entertaining, very entertaining. El Presidor, him and White Boy had a little challenge going where they'd knock over these dead trees and stuff, and it was hilarious. They do dolphin dives, real life dolphin dives. Some of the most hilarious stuff I've seen. And then Sandy Ravage, that guy, he's the whole reason I wanted to start YouTubing and stuff in the first place, even though he's probably younger than me. I remember watching his. He was using a vector with the thermal scope in Modern Warfare 2. I don't remember the map. But it was like some open field with an underground bunker in the middle. And he got his. It was a free for all. He got his nuke super fast and just destroyed the game. But for the longest time, it was like nobody knew who he was. So there were a lot of people making videos claiming to be him, like girls, guys, whatever. It was hilarious. So yeah, that was really, really cool. I was like, this is entertaining. He's not saying a damn thing, but it's very entertaining just watching him, beast on everybody. So
yeah.
Okay, so there's top 3 streamers. God, I don't watch many streamers. I used to watch the Dota championships. I would have liked to watch the League championships, but I didn't get to do that very often. I'm always busy when those are going on. And then E3. That's a stream that I watch, but that's not all the time. Yeah, maybe I need to find some people to watch.
Alright,
What about you? What kind of streamers and YouTubers do you watch?
So Lavender Town, she's both a streamer and a YouTuber, specifically for art. I really enjoy her whole vibe. It's really chill, relaxing. She's got a nice voice, like it's quiet, but it's chill. I really like her. Drawing with Waffles, she's another artist that I really like. She's got a little more energy, and her art is amazing, I think. She's always testing out new art supplies, different things, and trying new things, and it's kind of inspired me to get back into art.
Yeah.
And then I'm trying to think of a gaming channel Markiplier.
Oh yeah, Markiplier. Yeah, I like him too. You guys introduced me to him, and I've liked him. a fan of some of the people you watch, but Markiplier was very entertaining.
Yeah, no, he's doing that Unis Honest thing, and I find that extremely amusing.
Yeah, some of it is pretty good. That one where they're using the adult toys for cooking utensils, I was laughing so hard I was crying, especially when the guy came to the door.
Oh, that was so good.
Yeah,
that was great.
That was pretty good.
Alright, if you could do a collab with anyone else besides me right now, who would it be?
Oh, like what kind of collab?
Anything.
Well, I know your aunt, my sister, as some would say, she wants to do a podcast. I would like to do a podcast, but I haven't. My main deterrent there is that everybody and their sister has a podcast, but everybody and their sister has a YouTube channel now too. So, collabs with anybody, like a dream collab of mine would be to work on some art with Drew Struzan. That guy is one of the reasons. There's like 3 different reasons I wanted to be an artist while I was growing up. I didn't know who he was or anything, but I saw the Indiana Jones movie posters and I fell in love with them. Star Wars movie posters, Goonies movie poster, all those are just amazingly done. The other reason is that Castlevania, that first box art for Castlevania, I had a poster of that in my room that I got out of an old Nintendo Power magazine. And then the third reason I really started practicing art was my sister. She drew a really kick-ass picture of Storm from when the Marvel used to have these trading cards. And I think it was 1992. Is the Marvel Universe trading cards of that year. There was a Storm card, and she drew it really badass. So I wanted to do that, and that's when I started practicing. Really good. So dream collab, Drew Struzan, make it smart.
That's good.
Yeah, that'd be badass.
Why do you think, or why do you hope someone would subscribe to your channel?
I'd like to think that I'm entertaining. I'm gonna have to figure out how to make a lot less long videos, I think, so I can keep people's attention and maybe save these ones for later. But yeah, I think I would like to. Wait, what was the question again?
Why do you think someone would subscribe?
Oh yeah, hopefully they'd be entertained. Hopefully they'll find me funny. Hopefully it's just not pity subscribes, but I'll take them. I'm not above it.
What is your favorite thing about the YouTube community?
Ooh, I'm not a part of it. Usually I just watch. Watch
favorite
videos.
Part is that you're not a part of it?
No, well, I don't know. I don't know if I have a favorite part of the YouTube community. Like, that was a question I was completely unprepared for. I'd like to be a part of it.
Any 3 things you think people should know about you?
I'm Italian. I have problems with some words, pronunciating them.
Woof thing.
Yeah, the woof thing. I get this nasally Ray Romano accent type deal going on. Oh, and then when I talk for a long period of time, my voice starts cracking, and I start sounding like the guy from I Love You Man. It's terrible. I don't know if there's a third one. I like to draw. I like to create stuff. Not limited to drawing. Apparently, I don't know. Expect to see different crafts and arts. There we go.
For me, not that you asked, but for me...
Oh, what about you? Let's talk about you for a second. I forgot this was your channel.
I'm sorry. For me, it would be that I'm a little camera shy.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to think up things on the spot, so like these questions, I had to look them up before I started asking them.
Well, now my whole channel just lost credibility. All the credibility just gone.
And then the third thing is it's hard for me to come up with words. I tend to say or like a lot.
I'm bad about that too.
And yes. Yes is the thing that I say a lot.
I say yeah instead.
Like
I'm like a Lumbergh from Office Space. Yeah.
What do you think the hardest thing will be about becoming a YouTuber?
Oh. I don't know. Feedback. Getting out there. Getting videos watched. I don't know. It was slow going the first time I did it, but maybe keeping a good schedule of uploads. Being consistent. I heard that's the key. So I have trouble with that. So that would probably be the hardest.
Interesting.
Yeah.
What do you think the most rewarding thing will be?
Oh, all the millions of dollars I'm going to be making within the next couple weeks.
Right.
No. I feel like even these videos are creative. So it's kind of feeding my creative need without having to bust out all the artwork stuff and, all the paint and the gesso and prepping boards and going through all this stuff about like planning out woodworking projects and that stuff. So it's a lazy way of being productive, I guess. Not that I'm saying YouTubers are like, geez, well, I'm really digging myself a hole here.
So not that it's easy, but
it doesn't require to dig out a lot of stuff and plan things out and take a lot of take a lot of brain power measuring and all that stuff like you have to do with woodworking. So
see what not planning did to this video.
Hey, my first video, I just right off the top of my head. That's how I like to fly by the seat of my pants.
Well, at least you tried a little harder this time.
Oh, thanks.
You have things to talk about, and we're not talking as you play. So.
Well, I kind of feel like we should be commentating on the video too, so we'll have to do that at some point.
Yeah, no, we should be paying a little more attention.
Yeah.
I guess. Damn, you hit every shot with that gun.
Did I? It wasn't enough.
No, you hit every shot and you knocked the guy down with it. Everyone jumped out the car. It's like, hello, what's up?
There's always an elbow out of nowhere. Just always comes from the side, just like Jurassic Park. They're all a bunch of clever girls.
Do you see yourself being a YouTuber for a long time?
It depends. Depends on how well I'm received or if I feel like I'm making some sort of impact. I'm hoping that, feeling like I've accomplished something, uploading a couple videos every now and then, that it'll push me into putting in a hell of a lot more effort in the future to everything that I do, I guess. Artwork-wise, woodworking, crafting, I guess, and then even YouTube, too.
Alright, do you have any tips or advice for anyone else who might be thinking of starting a YouTube channel?
Absolutely not. No, I guess just do it. They say the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The next best time is now. So do it. Make sure you have some sort of plan. I feel like I'm humorous. I make people laugh quite a bit, and I feel like that might be my way in. I don't know. Who knows? But yeah, start now. Do it. Just do it. Be like that one. What is that guy? Oh, what was his name? The Just Do It guy?
I don't know his name.
Oh, the Transformers boy. There we go. Okay, now I gotta look it up. Let's bust out the phone and see if I can.
It's gonna be another. You think of it right as you look it up.
It's not working. I know it's a weird name. Boop 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 boop. Shia LaBeouf. Yeah.
That sounds right.
Yep. The Buff. It's spelled weird. It's spelled differently. But yeah, that's yeah, just do it. Well, now what do we got? We got nothing going on for us?
That was the last question.
Well. Okay, what are your favorite games? We'll ask you a few.
Oh, my favorite games. Okay. Right now it is Apex. Top game right now. Undertale. I never played it, but I did watch one of my favorite YouTubers play it, and since then it has always held a special place in my heart. I love that game. Outlast. God, I played the crap out of that game. I probably started over like 6 or 7 times before I actually like played through the whole thing and finally beat it. And I did that on normal mode.
Yeah.
So I was sad because then I was like, well, man, I should have done it on the hard one. Because you got to do that to get another trophy on PS4.
Oh, dang.
So I was really sad about that. Didn't ever actually play it on hard though. I did play Whistleblower though, which was from another guy's point of view, which was really interesting.
Okay, yeah, I think I remember hearing about that too.
Gosh, it was a lot shorter, but I did beat that. It was an interesting part of the story, so I am happy that I played it, though I am not happy with how short it was. Gosh, I wish it lasted a little longer.
So we got Apex, Outlast. What was the other one?
Undertale.
I never played that, did you?
No, I never played it. I did watch someone.
Okay.
Logan, he's also a fan of Undertale.
Okay.
He only likes the music, though. I don't know if he ever actually watched the gameplay.
Yeah.
Undertale music is good, though. That whole game was super good. I liked it.
For me, my favorite games would be the Castlevania series. I love the platformer, RPG, Metroidvania type games. I like those. Initial D in the arcade, that was a blast. You like actually sat in a car seat and you had a shifter and everything, and you got to build up your car and just brace out. Eurobeat, man. You know, you get made fun of if you listen to it anywhere else, but you listen to it in Initial D. Adrenaline rushy when you're drifting around corners on the Tokyo mountains or Japanese mountains. I don't know if it was in Tokyo. Let's see. Jet Set Radio. That game had a soundtrack like you would not believe. I love that game. You played it briefly.
I don't think I remember.
It's the one where you're rollerblading and then you do the tagging. You like you spray paint the walls and.
Yeah, I remember now.
That one was good. Trying to think. Man, I know there's a lot more. The Gears of War series. I always like those.
That's an obvious one. Borderlands.
Yeah, Borderlands. Borderlands is fun. Nothing was like that first game, but I went back to play that first one recently, and it is not like I remember it at all. So I was kind of disappointed in that. What about, let's move on to another form of entertainment. What's your favorite movies?
Favorite movies? Oh, I've always liked Princess Bride.
Yeah.
Like, since the first time I watched it, I'm like, that is hands down one of the best movies.
That's a great movie.
I'm trying to think. I loved Avengers Endgame.
Yes.
That one was so emotional for me.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the Marvel movies are pretty great.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie. I like a lot of Disney movies. I'd have to say Brave is one of my favorites.
That's a good one. Big Hero 6.
Big Hero 6, definitely. Tangled. I liked Tangled.
Yeah, you're starting to lose me. You say
Makes sense.
Frozen. You're never coming on my channel again.
I don't know. I didn't like the sibling thing in Frozen.
Yeah.
That's just because I don't like my siblings, and yeah. I did like Moana.
Yeah, Moana was good.
That one was really pretty, and also it had The Rock in it.
Yeah.
Dwayne Johnson. That was awesome.
Yeah, you know him as Dwayne Johnson. I know him as The Rock. Yeah, back when he was the most electrifying athlete in sports entertainment history. What else? Okay, for me, my movies, Hackers. I know you love that one.
Hackers is good.
I know you love The Big Hit. I love The Big Hit. Event Horizon. I love that movie. That is a movie I can watch over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Overlord. That's a good one. We just watched that last night.
Yeah.
That's becoming another one of my favorites. I highly recommend it if you haven't seen it. God. Lord of the Rings. I like those movies. Those were great. We got all the extended editions, and we took those down a couple weeks ago.
I can't believe I didn't say Harry Potter.
Oh yeah, Harry Potter. Harry Potter. Yes, that's pretty good. Yeah, I wasn't too much of a fan of the Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. Those two movies, but they grew on me.
Oh.
I feel like you could always use some more Harry Potter stuff in your life. So
he was a Hufflepuff.
He was a Hufflepuff. I took the test. I'm a Hufflepuff. Arya took the test. She's a Hufflepuff as well.
That's why I liked those movies so
Yeah.
much.
No, I mean they weren't terrible. I'm glad I watched them. I'd watch them again. You know, I'd own them. But movie night, and you had to pick something, it would be down there on the list. You know,
Yeah.
It wouldn't be up there with Harry Potter. You know, it wouldn't be up there with Princess Bride.
Or
Yeah,
Hackers.
Hackers. Yeah, right. Hack the planet. They're trashing our rights. Hack the planet. Fifth Element. That's always a good one.
That is.
I think that's about it. What about hobbies or what? Anime. What kind of anime you like?
Oh god, anime. Lots of action anime. I know Mom likes romance. I'm not a huge fan of that.
Yeah.
I like the more beat the crap out of somebody, but also be very human in the sense of
Ooh, like
emotions.
like Kengan Ashura. Best anime opening song ever.
I was thinking more My Hero Academia, because of how human the characters felt, even though they were like about 1,000 times stronger than I will ever be. I don't know. I felt like I could kind of connect with them emotionally, and that's one reason why I liked it so much. Whereas Dragon Ball, it felt like a lot of just fighting and getting stronger, and there was no like emotionalness to it.
Yeah.
Trying to put words in it that don't exist.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I don't know. I kind of like Dragon Ball. I think that's geared more towards guys.
Yeah.
And as girls, definitely. Well, your mom, she loved it. She's a Vegeta fan now, which I hate because Vegeta, he was mine. He's been mine for 20 years. I'm a Vegeta fanboy, big time. Let's see, anime for me. I like the harem ones a little bit. Like I love Hina. That's an old one. Oh my god. Iria Zerum the Animation. That is the one that got me into anime in the first place. Excel Saga. That is quirky. It's not for everybody. I've only met a couple other people in the world that can stand that that anime. One Piece.
Oh, One Piece is a good one.
Yep, I have never cried in an anime before. Well, that's not true. I've never ugly cried in an anime before One Piece. Wow. Without spoilers, dang. That one just grabs your heartstrings and rips them. It just rips them out. So yeah, that one's a good one. Superhero. What's your favorite superhero?
For the longest time, it was Spider-Man, but after the Doctor Strange movie, I really turned into a Cumberbrat. Huge fan of him as an actor now. loved Doctor Strange. He's definitely my favorite as of current. Spider-Man's definitely second place, and then I would think like Captain America.
Yeah.
And it's between Iron Man and Thor after that.
Yeah. Yeah, Thor grew on me after especially Ragnarok, and later on he grew on me quite a bit.
They really humanized him, and I really liked that.
That's what I always say. You stole my thunder. That's the Thor joke. There's your dad joke. There's your first dad joke. Well, it looks like we're running out of time. We got about a minute and 10 seconds, 20 seconds to wrap this up. So why don't you go ahead and say your goodbye?
Peace out.
Thanks for watching and sticking around for a whole hour and 22 minutes. We'll probably split this video into 2 parts, but appreciate you guys watching. I'm supposed to say like and subscribe. Like and subscribe, not liking, because I don't want you to get eaten by werewolves or anything. Right? Is that another dad joke?
You're trying.
Kinda?
You're trying.
I'm trying.
It's okay.
Alright. Appreciate you watching. We'll see you guys on the next video. There's still a little time left. Yeah. We'll time it. Or no, we'll let you watch this terrible death. And then me leaving really quickly. And then this is it. I level up my battle pass more. Anyway, thank you. Like, subscribe. Have fun.
And definitely come back.
Yeah, come back.
Come back.
And we'll see. This is awkward. This is the most awkward ending in YouTube history. Take it easy. See you in the next one.